Hello, this is Eyewitness Report on Channels Television, and I'm glad you could join us today. Early January, a video of a robbery incident at a fuel station in Agidingbi, Lagos went viral on social media, and it's still baffling how this theft was organized and who the masterminds are. Well, investigation is still ongoing. We're interested in the lessons to learn as we review that incident with security experts. Also on the program is our findings based on an eyewitness photo of an alleged illegal fence or roadblock around Engineer John Ehizohali Street, Songotedo, and Peninsula Estate, Aja, Lagos. The neighbors appear to be at daggers drawn. We also have photos you sent to our eyewitness portal. It's Eyewitness Report on Channels Television. I'm Chris Elems. Welcome to Agidingbi in Alausa, Lagos, the location of a robbery incident that generated a lot of buzz online. Well, this is the location in Agidingbi where a robbery incident took place earlier this month that took a lot of people by surprise, those who actually watched the video. It happened under 30 seconds. So much lessons to learn from this, and we'll be talking with a security expert who will be analyzing this video on Eyewitness Report. Just come along as we learn something together. Well, it was like a movie scene, and it all happened under 30 seconds right here at this car park. And for those who haven't actually seen the video, we'll be showing you the actual CCTV footage. While a lot of people are left spellbound, several victims are fleeced of their hard-earned income, creating concerns about the state of security in the country. Cases of kidnapping are on the increase, as well as carjacking, and answers are not forthcoming. To understand what may have happened in this case, so we can all guard against falling prey to these hawks, we visited a security and intelligence expert, Tonwa Ashiru, who is a U.S. Air Force veteran with over 13 years of experience in intelligence analysis at the U.S. Department of Defense and the U.S. National Security Agency.
The lady drove into the establishment because she thought she was being followed. And so now that's the vehicle that she believed was following her over there. What she didn't know was that there was a second vehicle across the street that was also working in tandem. I just wish that before she came out, she would have watched to see if that vehicle just kept going, but instead it entered the petrol station. So now from this other vehicle, this guy jumps down, okay, and comes running towards her car. And if you see him going there. And the thing about this whole thing, I think one of the major things is it shows the adaptability of this criminal group, okay? They were able to adapt that quickly. When she changed her plans, they changed their plans. And the second thing is, if you see how impeccably dressed he is, so he doesn't look like the typical criminal. If it was a guy in the, with the cutlass that was coming there, of course, people would have been looking. But because he dressed well and he was walking towards the vehicle, they didn't know. Then you see the other two vehicles convene there to serve as a cover. One is a getaway vehicle. The other one is just kind of blocking him off in case anything happens, so he can jump into anyone at any each time. So once it's done, he just jumps right into that vehicle, which matches his appearance, and they both zoom off. The lady is actually very lucky that this establishment even had a CCTV camera. If not, she would have been wondering, am I going crazy? I know I left the money there. So she's lucky in that aspect. So some of the major recommendations we'll give is, number one, if you ever think you're being followed, try to drive to the nearest police station. Now, if you're not from the area, you don't know the police station nearby, just try to ask maybe some of the road safety or last mile, anybody you see in the area, for the nearest police station. Let them know you think you're being followed, and possibly one of them will go with you. Second thing is try not to carry that much cash on you. When you go to the bank, in fact, we've had instances where people from within the bank serve as informants for guys who are outside the bank, and they tell them, look, a person is coming, they're wearing white, they've withdrawn XYZ amount of money, and so once they get outside, they have the other people outside who are ready to go target that victim. That's the second. Number three, never leave any valuables in your car. We talk about this all the time, but there's a new technology that's going around that allows people access to gain access into your vehicle. They're able to unlock the doors, so you never want to leave any valuable things in your car.
The importance of CCTV in solving the rise in crime cannot be overemphasized, especially with the rise in kidnapping, which is becoming a daily occurrence.
We wish that this was a high-def camera. With that one, would have been able to zoom in very well, would have been able to see the faces of these people and see what they're doing. In fact, I'll give you an example. I remember when I was driving in the US then, and they had, stoplights, okay? Stop signs or a stoplight. You can make a right turn at a stoplight. However, you must come to a complete stop first. You must look left to make sure there are no cars coming before you then make your turn. Now, what tends to happen if you get there and you don't really see any cars, you just slow down, you zoom, and you go. And immediately I did that, the camera took my picture. Well, I thought, okay, just took a picture of the license plate. Next thing you know, I got a ticket in the mail saying, hey, you have to pay $300, you ran a red light. And I'm thinking, no, I didn't. In fact, I went there ready to argue. Do you know what they showed me? A picture of myself as I was eating my mouth like that. It was very clear. So it not only took the picture of the license plate, of the color of my car, it also showed me eating and showed me exactly what I was eating. It showed the face of the person. These are really good high definition cameras. And that's kind of what we wish we had here. Now, this is an establishment. If we're looking at the states, these are the sort of things that the state or the government should be running to help them track, vehicles, to help them track people, things like that, and that's what they could do.
While private organizations may have found wisdom in installing CCTV cameras